hear me? Ugh, I forgot to lower my mic. There you go. There you go. Yeah, it seems like everything's working. Whoa, gotta get that. Come on. Yeah, give me a second. All right. Hey, check this. Check something here. Okay. All right. Seems to be working. So, as I mentioned on my previous stream, I already filled up the sketch. As you can see, like the entire thing is filled up. So today I'm going to move on to a new one, and that's what I'm going to do today. Hi. So let's open this up first. Yeah, just an unboxing, or I don't know if this is an unboxing, but at least you get to see how these sketches are. It's the first time I buy one of these. Well, I actually buy in batches, so I have spares. Have others that I can. What the hell is this? Oh no! What is this? What is this nonsense? It's like really in there. What the? Mm, weird. Yeah, so far maybe not so good. Let's see this. I have to get another tool here. So, well, it's Artmate Fill Sketchpad, acid free paper, A5 80 sheets. Hi, how's it going? Hi. Okay, well, I don't know. Okay, there you go. What the? I don't know what that was. It was stuck to it, like it was sealed like that. That's weird. Anyway, see if I can get this off too. Mm, Probably gonna mess. Yep. Probably gonna have to like steam it or something later on. See how the paper is. I don't know. Mm, I don't know how I feel about this paper. Yeah. Well, it has some grit to it, so which is good. 96 grams. Is that the weight of the 80 sheets? It doesn't say what's the percentage of the paper. Anyway, alright. As I said, this is a new sketch. I'm just gonna draw this portrait. Hopefully, I don't mess it up. And it, I end up with something cool by the end. It could go horribly wrong. I can tell you that right now. Because, yeah, I'm not backing down and I'm gonna use a pen. So, yeah, portraits are a different ball game altogether. Although, to be honest, hi. uh, I don't know if I'm gonna worry too much about keeping the like making it really really look like the image. Like if it's off a little bit, I I think I just go with the flow. Anyways, let's see how this works out. Yeah, if not, you'll see me draw something horrible. Alright, as usual, I mentioned that I try to do sort of like let's see, a blocking stage at first. I try to keep sort of a border around the drawing that I'm doing. So let's see, so it doesn't create tension. So I probably can demo that here. Like, let's say this is your image, right? Your page rather. So what I try to do is keep it within certain bounds. That way, I when I do the drawing, whatever it is, I have this sort of safe zone that allows the drawing to breathe. I don't know if you can see that well, but hope that makes sense. Anyway, onto this drawing. Let's see. Oh, by the way, this picture was taken by, let me tell you, I think the name is Motoki Tan is the photographer. You can find his work on Unsplash if you want to check it out. Is I've mentioned this page a lot. You can definitely use it if you want some references or just use it for commercial work. You can do that too. Uh, you just have to credit the. You should credit the artist always. Alright. If I stop talking, it's because I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing. Even though this also is kind of a practice towards trying to also get better at that. Just doing two things at the same time. Moving the camera. So I might mess this up. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out. Streaming and doing the drawing and recording. Yeah, you should try it sometime. Definitely recommend the experience. Alright. So I was scrolling on the website and I really like the way the hair flows. If you see my drawings before, you've probably seen a few where I do that sort of thing. I also really like Muka. I think it's pronounced Muka in English as well. Alphonse Muka's work. So if you don't know who that artist is, he was an illustrator and he did uh, signs way back when he was alive. So he was a remarkable illustrator and kind of intertwined graphic design and illustration. And he did this amazing portraits that were, yeah, something to behold, really. And that's for those of you that might not know, but if you're into this sort of thing, you would know what I mean. Like, it was amazing, and he did all sorts of illustrations for different brands at the time. I think it was on Paris. Yeah, probably because at the time it was like a cultural mecca. So yeah, that definitely his work has influenced my pursuit, I guess, along with others. But he definitely has been an inspiration for the portraits I try to do. Let's see, bow, chiggy bow wow. Hmm. Just drinking a little bit of coffee there. So, as you can see, you can sort of get away with doing uh, a really light pass on what you're getting to, even though I'm like tiptoeing around the actual portrait at the moment. I was just trying to get a sense for the dimensions I want to do for the face. And sometimes this part is tricky. Every time you do a portrait, you might think you're getting it right, but it's really tricky. What you do usually, or how they teach you, is that you can hold your pencil or whatever you're using. You can hold it. You just measure against the image that you're trying to draw, and then translate that to your drawing. And you do that for every single measurement that you can think of. There's some more advanced ways of doing that. Me personally, I don't particularly like doing that, so I just eyeball the heck out of my drawings sometimes. That also can be a, well, I've mentioned that that's a risk because you might end up with a bunch of disconnected measurements, which means that the drawing it's not gonna look like the actual portrait. I just get up close there. Another thing that you can do, or a trick that I use, is that I try to use the shapes that you can see. Like, I need to have a page that I can. All right, so you can see this is a face, right? Like it has sort of this diamond shape. So that's a basic shape that you can use to block out the face. Then I'm trying to, in my mind, I'm trying to measure the forehead that is somewhere around there. But you see that her eyebrows, like she's kind of turned, so it would be like something like that, the curvature of the face. And her eyebrows, they have their own curvature, so it would be like something like that. this is just a demo. I don't know if this. Let's see. So, and like the another thing that I learned watching different things. Um, in this particular case, I think the most recent version of this I heard it from. Now I cannot remember his name. Uh, Cynics. He has talked about a lot about using sort of the the shadow shapes of things to kind of indicate what you're trying to get to. So diamond shape, diamond shape, and you can do the same thing for the mouth. You can do sort of a, I don't know, it's up to you how you want to do it, but this is just to show you what I'm doing in a really light way on the actual drawing. So on to this thing. So sometimes I draw the line. La. So sometimes I draw the line that divides a face. Sometimes I don't. It depends on how accurate I am being that day, I guess, or with that drawing. You don't really need to. It's just a matter of choice. As I said, this could go either or. The other thing is, if I don't show you the reference and I'm just doing the portrait, maybe by the end, oh, it looks awesome, and it can look good, but it might not get to the exact likeness, which is that's the tricky part always with portraits. But I'm not stressing about that. I'm just not going to stress out about that. I just want to draw something. All right. Another thing that you can use at your advantage is the points to which the eyes uh, align to each other on the image. I don't know if you can see it, what I'm doing with the mouse, but you see this point and this point, those are key points in the drawing. If you set those correctly, then you can be uh, reassured that what you do after is probably gonna be fine, because at least you have them aligned to each other. Let's see. Actually, let's say that the hair. You see that the um, I should have done measurements, but I'm just eyeballing this. You see that the corner of the eye is really like almost touching the hair. So those are the kind of measurements that you want to get. But again, these are sketches. I'm part of the reason why I'm doing sketches is because it's less stress to do this sort of thing than actually do a full painting uh, while doing a video or doing a live. Um, so something to consider there. So you can see that I already blocked the eyes there. The nose, I don't know if I'm gonna get right. This one's tough because actually I think her face is shorter than what I did here. You can sort of see the kind of I think this is the bridge of the nose. I don't know how to translate that properly. And often you don't want to, I mentioned this multiple times before, you don't want to do like all the details that you can see on the picture. You don't need to. Like I can double down on that line, but sometimes you don't need to do that. You can just get away with just suggesting that that's part of the nose and there is some separation there. Yeah, I messed up there. This actually is way closer, so it would be like something like that. And her eyes are kind of closed, so something like that. And this, I I made a gigantic forehead for her in this case. Right. Hmm. Hi, hi, hi. Hello. Welcome. All right. So something like that, I think. Yeah, I can kind of already tell that this is not gonna be that accurate. Even though I'm pretty sure I can get closer to the likeness. That's also part of the challenge, trying to make the drawing look like the reference, but in my case, not measure anything. Just with my eyes. That if you're not aware, they're always deceiving you about certain things. So the thing is, your eyes are not perfect ever. Nobody's no no one has perfect eyes. So you can get distortions out of it. They are like built into your eye. So when you're trying to compensate that inaccuracies that your eye produces, which is basically a biological camera of sorts. I don't know if what I'm saying is making any sort of sense, but so like the eyebrows, how how sort of that. Hmm. Just pow, pow. Hello. I have so many questions about this. I don't fully understand this. I wonder. I'm talking about one of the streams. It doesn't. I don't know how certain things work about this. And just doesn't make sense to me. Alright, never mind. Just. Hi, hi, hi. Anyway, you can see the curvature of the mouth. I think actually her lips are larger than what I made. Hmm. That, that looks decent, I guess. There's so much subtlety on the shape of the face for any portrait that you try to do. Let me tell you, it's not easy. Ah, thank you. Okay. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I think I messed up a little bit. Still, the forehead is not accurate. It's part of the thing with this technique. You just have to keep going. I could use a pencil, but yeah, this is way more of a challenge than just using a pencil and erasers. Anyway, you can see me adjusting to what I'm doing. Wow, 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 wow. So, alright. So, something like that. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Maybe the likeness is not 100%, but I was also trying to get sort of the feel for the picture. I really like how the hair is like blowing on the wind. I find it really cool the atmosphere that it builds for the portrait. I don't know if I'm the doing this picture justice, but I'm definitely trying to. Okay. Yeah. See if I can get even more accurate. Something like that. And this part, the lips are actually like more curvy. Can I shade this? Something like that. And you can just get away with just doing the shadows for a portrait. Back to what I was saying about cynics. I was talking about this, and I know that they taught me that. It's just that I spent a lot of time without drawing, and I just like didn't remember that. And then I went like, oh, that's right. Like you're basically when you do that, you're kind of condensing information. Like, for example, this area, like I know that is on shadow, so I can just draw the shadow. I don't need to do the entire thing. I know that this part is in shadow, so I can mark that sort of thing. I know it's inaccurate. I don't particularly care. I just want to do something that it's a decent drawing, and hopefully whoever watches this might find useful. Um, I'm adding all this to my channel, so if you want to check it out later, it's there for anyone that wants to check that stuff out. So every now and then I drop some sort of tip or bits of information. Let's see. Hello. So yeah, sort of finish, not perfect. And I think I messed that up. Oversaturating the nose of it, maybe. Gonna make a t-shirt with that. I think I messed that up. Meh. Yeah. I do like how it looks now, even though I'm pretty sure if I start measuring things, it's not gonna line up. Yeah, Monday to Friday, around the same time, every day. If you wanna check out the stream. Also, if you have any questions, if you don't know anything about drawing, or maybe you want to suggest something for me to draw, feel free to do so. Try to read my comments at least uh, up to this point. I try to. try to. I think I added a lot of like uh, face chic to her. Let's see if I can. Yeah, that dials it down a bit, maybe. Hmm. With all this stuff, I just turn this on. Okay. Yeah. Now that I tested the paper a little bit more, yeah, it works well, and it's actually not that expensive. So, feel sketchpad, ArtMate, yeah, decent sketchbook. So, I think so far so good. I wouldn't say this is a masterpiece, but like the drawing. I don't know if I want to shade the entire thing, but I'm gonna try to bring some of what is on the picture to the drawing. Down, 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 down. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, I kind of messed that up. I should have left it. Yeah. Unless I'm planning of doing full on technique, I should just left it at what it was. Which I wasn't intending to do. Sort of this light pass. I don't know if I like that. Just clean this up. This is how you mess up a drawing. Also, something to consider is that sometimes flipping your drawing helps you to see what you are messing up. It looks good. I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece as I said, but for all intended purposes of today's stream, I like it. I like it. Okay, alright. I was hesitant to do a portrait today, to be honest. So, something like that. Yeah, yeah. They just go with it. So, I really like that with a pen, you have so many levels of shading that you can do. Like, you saw what I did on the face, you could still keep going. So, you can go like from really, really light to like fully saturating the paper. And oh, it's this is a good this is a good paper. I thought it wasn't gonna hold up, but it's actually better than what I was using before, which is kind of, I don't know, simple, simple paper, thin paper, which is not good if you're trying to mix techniques because the page gets saturated really fast. So something to keep in mind if you wanna try this for yourself. Even though I don't know how many people follow me that actually draw. I would like to know that. Hmm, probably I'm gonna add a poll. I wonder if I can do that. Yeah, with all the thousands of people that are joining. Anyway, yeah, I dig how this looks. Looks cool. Just keep going with it. So, I think I mentioned yesterday that doesn't matter what others think with this sort of thing. You just have to keep going, because people are gonna criticize you no matter what. So might as well be doing what you enjoy doing. So yeah, just a thought to consider. It's ramblings of an artist in the middle of the night. Yeah, I think that's looking cool. Alright, like that transition, but actually there's nothing there to. Okay. You can sort of see how the lip goes around and down, and then it goes up a bit. Yeah, I have messed that up. Mm, oh, looks good. Looks good. Come on, just gotta prop myself a bit there. Just gonna stop that. Continue to use the memory of my phone. This is not usually how I film this stuff, but doing these streams, it's a different type of experience. So, yeah, that's kind of how her eye looks. To me, at least. Okay. Alright. So far, so good to me. Just gonna change the light. Alright. Yeah, I might regret adding some shadow here, but let's see. Good, good for me. Okay, so let's do this. This is the fun part. It's probably got out of the thing. No, no, it's actually doing the thing. So, mm, don't know. Don't know about that top part of the eye. It looks odd on the freaking stream. Damn. Looks fine here. Oh, that's where I messed up. That's where I messed up. Yeah, I can see it now. Let's see if I can fix that. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Either way, I'm adding some highlight to this part anyways, so might as well. Does it look better? I don't know, Rick. How's it looking? easy to mess up. I mentioned it. Usually the lower lip has a highlights because it catches a little bit of light. So something to consider. Also the nose, and you can add some highlights to the areas that you feel like. This part is up to each one, but if you squint your eyes you can see that what it's catches most of the light is her nose. So I might have messed that up a little bit, but anyway, now I'm noticing that I think her jaw is too prominent. Maybe, most likely. So I can still cut this a lot. So something like that. Actually, you could see the muscle there a little bit. Yeah, I like how that looks. Huh. Back to this light. See, hopefully. See if that works. Just gonna. Wow. Wow. This is usually the most fun. You're doing this part. Mm-hmm. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum. Configure video contrast. Just make it pop. Yeah, too much. I shouldn't be playing around with this late. Apply. Okay. Okay. I wish I could show people how this actually looks in real life rather than on a live stream. Probably I'm gonna have to film it and just colorize it to show what it actually looks like, because it's freaking awesome. It doesn't translate well to stream for whatever reason. At least what I can see doesn't show exactly what I would like for it to showcase. Uh, I'm right here. What are you talking about? I'm right here. Okay, kind of like that. Let's see. Hi, hi. Anyhow, hi, hello. Thank you. I'm almost done. Hopefully, I think. Hmm. All right. I think it's looking decent, even though I think it doesn't look exactly like the picture, but at the same time, it's not meant to. Like the idea also is to take the reference and make your own thing. So just gonna pause that there. Sorry if I blinded you with that. So I think I want to add a little bit of shadow here. So hopefully I don't mess it up. When you mess Hi. Hello. I don't know. I just started waving at people on this thing. If you receive a notification from it, yeah, if you want, pay attention to it. If not, just apologies. Yeah, I like it. It's not perfect, but I have no idea how many times I've done this part and then I mess it up. Well, I guess I'll finish this one where I'm still thinking that I'm with a win in my favor. Yeah, how much time has it been? Okay, alright. Yeah, alright. That wasn't that bad. Okay, so tomorrow I'll be streaming again. Hopefully, if you join or if you see this after the fact and you have something that you would like for me to draw or consider drawing, please let me know and I'll try to do that. And thinking about that, like, should I just do suggestions for this sketch? And probably I will. I'm still not 100%, but if there's something you really like to for me to tackle, or if you have a specific question about drawing or art, creative work, whatever, or if you have a project that you would like to share with me, uh, please feel free to let me know. Anyways, whoa, that's really that's not how that should look. Let me just change that. Too much saturation. That looks better. I guess I can live with that. Alright, so if you joined the stream at some point or you are watching this in the future, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Uh, I'll be streaming tomorrow and until Friday, and well, every week as far as I can. So yeah, you can see my stream tomorrow if you didn't catch this one early. You can see this afterwards on my channel. Consider subscribing. And yeah, if you have any questions about drawing, creativity, or any of the stuff I know how to do, feel free to drop a question or a comment. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you next time. I'm gonna cut the stream now. Bye.